You ever look at something, a brand you just trust, a product you can't live without, or even a habit you really admire in someone, and wonder what separates it from everything else? Well, they all share a secret weapon. And nope, it's not luck and it's definitely not magic. It's a hidden foundation, a kind of invisible architecture.
So, what is that secret sauce? Is it just a brilliant flash of inspiration? One single moment of genius? We love to romanticize success like that, don't we? But the real answer, well, it's much more deliberate, and honestly, it's a whole lot more powerful.
We only ever see the tip of the iceberg, right? We see the flawless product, the super successful brand, or that person who just effortlessly sticks to their goals. We see the result and we think, wow, that just happened. But what we don't see is everything happening beneath the surface, all the focused, immense effort that makes it all possible.
That's it right there. The most amazing, enduring things in our lives are architected. They are built piece by piece with one core material holding it all together: consistency. And this isn't an accident. It is the deliberate, thoughtful design behind pretty much everything that lasts.
So let's dig into that. Why is this invisible architecture so incredibly effective? What is it about our own brains that responds so strongly to this kind of structure? We got to look at the psychology behind it.
Okay, so this taps directly into how we're wired. Our brains are basically pattern recognition machines, always on the lookout for shortcuts to save energy. When things are consistent, a button is always in the same spot on an app, a brand always sounds the same, it feels safe, it feels right, it builds trust. But inconsistency, that's like finding a broken step on a staircase. It just creates friction, confusion, and it forces our brain to work way harder, basically screaming that something is wrong.
And just think about the psychological wins here. Consistency builds trust because, well, it's reliable. It lowers what psychologists call cognitive load, which really just means it frees up our brain power for more important stuff. And on a personal level, it automates excellence. It turns those positive actions you want to do into effortless habits. And all of this together gives you this powerful feeling of mastery and control.
All right, so we totally get why it works. But what does it actually look like out in the wild? How does it show up? Well, we can break it all down into 3 core blueprints.
Now, it's really crucial to see that consistency isn't just one thing. First up, you've got visual consistency. Just think of Coca-Cola's iconic red and white script, or that specific blue used for a social media logo. You see it and you instantly know what it is. Next, there's functional. This is all about things working the way you expect them to. No matter what car you get into, the gas pedal is on the right. It's about usability that's so good you don't even have to think about it. And finally, you have behavioral consistency. This is the personal stuff. It's your morning workout routine, day in and day out, or it's how that amazing coffee shop greets every single customer with the same warmth. The goal here is personal mastery and total reliability.
So, knowing the blueprints is one thing, but how do you actually start building? Okay, now we get to the fun part, the toolkit. These are the actual steps you can take to build your very own architecture of consistency.
It's really a simple 4-step process. Number 1, define your principles. What are your core rules, your non-negotiables? Get those clear first. 2, create a blueprint. You got to write it down, whether it's a brand style guide for your company or just a simple workout plan for yourself. 3, start small and simple. Seriously, don't try to build a skyscraper overnight. Just lay one brick, but lay it perfectly. And 4, reinforce the structure. You have to check in, review your system, and make sure it's still strong and actually doing what you want it to do.
And when you start applying these ideas, something really incredible begins to happen over time. It's not just about the win you get today. It's about the powerful, long-term impact, this amazing ripple effect that spreads out from all these small, deliberate actions.
This quote just says it all, doesn't it? We so often overestimate the importance of one huge, heroic moment, and we dramatically underestimate the value of just making small, smart choices day after day. That tiny, consistent push on the hinge, that's what creates massive momentum.
This, right here, is the power of compounding. A tiny action repeated every day doesn't just add up, it multiplies. It's like a snowball rolling downhill. It starts off small, sure, but with consistent momentum, it becomes this huge, unstoppable force. And that is the ultimate payoff of designing an architecture of consistency.
So, as we wrap this up, the real question isn't if consistency works. We know it does. The question is, where are you going to start applying it? Are you going to architect a visual blueprint for your brand, a functional one for a product you're building, or a behavioral one for your own life? The choice is all yours. So, what blueprint will you design first?